This is Richard. Richard is so scared of heights he gets vertigo on escalators. But his wife has always wanted to go skydiving, and today, he is going to face his fear for her.
Quickly. Ah! Switch!
But will she realise it's not actually him?
Nowadays, there's like an app for everything, isn't there? I often think like, I wish that somebody else could do this for me. So I came up with an app idea. What if there was like this app where you could order a lookalike of yourself to do things you don't want to do or like wished you could do a better job of?
Optimize your identity.
I put it out online and it went mental. Thousands of people applied to use lookalikes of themselves. So now I'm going all over the place, talking to thousands of people about this dumb app idea that I created in my bedroom.
It enables you to order a lookalike of yourself to go and do something you don't want to do.
And what started out as this dumb idea has gotten like way out of hand. And now I'm having to actually prove that this thing works. It's my wife's dream to skydive with me, but I'm terrified of heights. Please help. Is that even like possible to find a lookalike that's good enough to fool a what? Like he's been with her for 3 years, it says. Like
he's got a baby.
He's got a baby. Like maybe the guy's just got one of those faces that is quite generic. Let's see whether we can do it. If it helps, I'm a bit scared of heights. How does it feel like looking down?
Like I'm gonna fall. I can get vertigo, and it can happen on any escalator, and I'm clinging on, I'm swaying.
But Chelsea, so your partner, she doesn't have the same issues?
No, she kind of likes the fear, whereas I kind of think I'm gonna die.
Recently, you guys have had a child, a baby.
Yes. At the moment, all she feels is a complete mom. She's got this amazing, incredible side, and she likes sort of doing things I feel like she's almost trapped.
What do you think it would mean to Chelsea if you were able somehow to confront your fears for her?
She would be incredibly proud of me, but I don't think she thinks I could ever do anything at a height.
I need to find someone who looks exactly like you.
I'm quite generic, so hopefully...
Where would someone who looks like you hang out?
Any main busy street.
Excuse me, you look kind of like this guy. You do a little bit? No.
He kind of looks like someone.
Yeah, right?
Box standard 6 out of 10 man, isn't it?
Box standard 6 out of 10, man. That's so hard.
Maybe my friend Max?
Can I like call him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does kind of look like him. Yeah. How tall are you? Okay. No, he's too short. Excuse me, man. All right, so we're trying to cast someone who looks like this guy for a film.
Yeah, I've got some acting background.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Amazing. One down. Like, it'd be in the next couple of days.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, okay, cool. The next step was to tell Chelsea, his wife, that she was going to fulfill her childhood dream of skydiving. We needed to come up with a reason why we were filming. So I basically just told Chelsea that we were making a show about millennials overcoming their fears. This Friday, you guys are gonna skydive together.
Ah, that's insane.
I mean, he can...
Literally insane.
I always said, like, as soon as I turned 18 that I'd do it, but obviously, like, money and then life gets in the way, so it's one of those things I've just always wanted to do but never got round to. How are you feeling? It's kind of your worst nightmare.
Yeah, I feel if I can push myself so that you can do something, just even if it's for a death-defying fall to death, then it's worth it.
That's so sweet. I really hope you can do it for himself.
Yeah, I've got to, I will.
Cheers, everybody, for coming. This is Richard. Richard's a coward.
What we're trying to figure out is the person who is going to be able to play him, a nervous man in a particularly nervous situation, well enough that it fools his partner of 3 years. So I feel like powerful, do you?
No.
No, you don't.
You call me a coward.
Go back to back with them. I'm just going to measure your heads. Similar sized heads. We need to pick somebody, don't we? Timo, I think that you're way too tall. Then there were 3. One of you will be the person who skydives with his wife.
I don't want to skydive.
You don't want to skydive? Okay.
That's a problem.
Richard, what might you be saying?
I love you, you're awesome, thank you for being my wife. I'll see you on the other side when we're dead.
Can you say I love you?
I love you. I love you.
We need to figure this out.
They both did well. I love you.
Did having a French man say I love you sound like you?
Absolutely not, but then will Chelsea even notice?
We made our decision.
I love you. How do you feel about skydiving on my behalf?
I'm a bit nervous.
What is the layout of the plane?
There's 2 benches running parallel to each other.
Can they be on the same bench so that she can't look to the side at him?
Right.
I think the idea was we do the swap while she's on the plane and then Richard is about to get on but then goes probably maybe something like a toilet break or something and then he comes back and it's the lookalike.
Yeah.
Can we have him lay under a parachute?
Guillaume, the crucial 15 minutes are the ones where you switch, you get on this plane, and then she tries to talk to you, don't talk to her. But we'll get Richard beforehand to be like, don't talk to me. And I'll spray you a whiskey so it'll cover up all of his pheromones. And,
First things first, jumpsuits. Please try and go for one size bigger than what you think you are, all right? Simply because every time we have to wash the mud and the blood and the sick out of them, okay, they shrink in the wash. Okay, happy?
You got the helmet on and goggles. I think it begins to become much more difficult to recognise this man. But if you get him to open his mouth, he's definitely French. She could just like hurtle through oblivion. She looks at Guillaume and it's like, who's this French man who I'm falling towards the earth with? They land, we switch them, and then Richard gets up underneath the parachute and goes, I did it. And she just goes, I want a divorce. The way we're going to cover up Guillaume enough is a few things. So Guillaume is a little bit shorter than Richard, so we've got these things called lifts that make you 2.5 inches taller than you are.
yeah. You've got a couple inches taller.
There's other divers who are going to do their induction with them, who are actually going to be actors. At the last minute, those 2 like drop out. That moment triggers Richard saying, oh my God, I'm too nervous now, don't talk to me, so that she doesn't talk to him.
The more distractions going on when it's happening, the less of a chance that she's going to realise that that is not her husband.
Prefer not to talk before the jump and in the plane.
Just one last thing. Oh shit, that's them arriving. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, let's go. Quickly, she can't see it. Jamie as well. Get in there. Jamie, go in. It'll be like 20 minutes, not like no longer. All right. Let's get you inducted and signed up. We don't want to force you into doing anything. So if at any point you don't feel comfortable, just tell us, okay?
Hi, nice to meet you, Richard.
Hi, Chelsea.
One word on how you're all feeling.
Just unsure.
Anxious.
Excited.
Oh, amazing. You win.
Her skydiving with a lookalike of a husband, safely landing, us switching them around. What are the chances that it works without a hitch?
To the toilet? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I feel massively guilty.
You feel guilty?
About the whole thing, but I think she's so excited. But it's a kind of, I'm torn about it at the moment, but.
So
So Richard, at that point, is going to take a massive gulp of whiskey.
Bit of Dutch courage, is that?
Yes. He's going to stink of booze. He might give off a scent, so we need to disguise that with whiskey.
This is for Richard. Got you a special hat.
If he's got a red helmet, he's got stickers on, he's immediately identifiable as Richard from a group.
Has Guillaume got that jumpsuit?
Feet slightly apart from me.
Yep.
You guys go back to where you were.
Okay.
So all this planning had been building up to this moment that the couple, the actors, were going to drop out.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Okay. No, I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do, mate.
So that we had time to switch Richard out for his lookalike.
Well,
Wait, what's going on?
She's on the plane already.
Yeah, but what's the story about where Richard's going?
we need to get Richard on the plane.
Richard!
Richard was convinced that we were trying to get him to do it at this point. So we're going to have to convince Richard to get on.
Yeah, get him on the plane and then he wants.
Then he's going to need the toilet.
And to be honest, she's probably going to find him needing a piss as the plane is about to take off kind of suspicious.
Switch. She's like facing towards where he gets on.
So now we have to swap Richard out for his lookalike with no distraction.
Okay, quickly. Come on, Graham. He's been drinking loads of whiskey, so I need to cover up his pheromones. This is whiskey. Go. Okay, come on.
We've got the gloves somehow disappearing.
Ah!
Nothing was going to plan.
Where are they? Where the fuck are they?
And I wasn't very hopeful at this point.
Coming down now.
Good.
We're going to get Guillaume on the plane, and this is the moment that everything has been hinging on. Is she going to fall for this?
Oh God, here it is.
All right, guys, another emergency. What's the wait?
Last minute wait.
I can hear the mic. She's like going, "Are you okay, honey?" at the moment. She doesn't know it's him.
You sure?
Yeah.
She's saying, I'm so proud of you, honey.
Not only is she thinking that this is her husband, she's telling him that she's proud of him.
Oh God, what have we done?
I think it's Mark.
You thought it was him.
Now we had kind of 10 minutes, so they were going to go up to the right altitude, jump out.
I need to guess where they're going to drop, and when they land, we need to basically unclip Guillaume, clip Richard to the instructor, and then he's waiting. She's proud of it. It worked. It's worked.
What are the nerves at now on that scale of 1 to 10?
Maybe a 4, 3.5, 4.
Yeah, not going up much then.
It's worked. It worked.
You're joking.
She was going, proud of you, honey. Look, that's your wife up there with a random French dude.
Good luck to him.
Well, think about how happy she's going to be.
That is the thing of this whole thing. It was to get her to do this. And I didn't know, but her dad did it before she was even born. So it was probably about like 10, 11, 12. He told her the story and she wanted to do it as soon as she was 18. So actually hearing that has kind of balanced up that, oh my God, I'm betraying her. I'm a terrible human being and how can I keep up this pretense?
That's incredible. I thought it would be great, but that was just, oh my God, so much better than I thought.
What's that? Whiskey. Where is Guillaume? Guillaume was going to land, and then we had 30 seconds to put him in the toilet, put Richard back, and hope Chelsea doesn't witness this from her bird's eye view of the whole situation. That's Guillaume, isn't it? That's Guillaume. Switch.
Guillaume, run!
Run!
Guillaume!
Guillaume! Quickly, get in the toilet.
He smashed it once. Well done, okay?
Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant, well done. Okay, you are free, young lady, if you want to go over. All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You did
Yeah, coming on in.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Yeah.
You loved it?
Yeah.
Chelsea and Richard, congratulations on your tandem skydives. Once you're done, come to us in the office. We have certificates and vouchers for you. Well done.
How did you find it? No words?
No words.
Oh, I've got no words. Guys, I can't believe it. Well done.
You just went straight down. It's like I was waiting to be like, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? And then I was like pretty much cheering you on as soon as you went over.
Yeah. How happy are you that you were able to skydive though?
So happy. It was just incredible.
Is that like a bucket list thing?
Oh yeah.
Job done. So after all that, Richard has come out looking like a brave kind of guy who faces his fear. Chelsea, she's fulfilled her childhood dream of skydiving. And I've like pulled the whole thing off. Like all of our lives have been improved by this insane action, which makes me think I should go and do it again. Come on, you French bastard! Guillaume, you absolute hero.
Thanks. Well, yeah, do my best.
Did you manage to say anything before you got up the plane?
Yeah. Love you, Chelsea. Love you.